Yeah, did you see my second account got banned? Was banned. The appeal didn't get approved either. Sadness. I was suspecting that would happen though. Did you see the video? I saw parts of the video. Fuck around and find out this is the watershed moment for. Oh my gosh, he's just like a fucking liberal. Really? Oh my, these people are so disgusting.
Fafo, bro. Just Fafo, bro.
Identified as a anti-ice vehicle rammer. I just what?
Jeez.
No! No! Shame! Shame! Oh my fucking... No!
Are you allowed to play that in here?
Probably not, bro. I'm gonna mute that for a second. That is insane, bro. Like, what's the argument? She turned the wheel to go this way. If she was
Yeah,
driving
conservatives
around,
can't
she
drive.
would have gone like this.
They can't drive. They don't know what driving is.
What? That
It was a
doesn't make any
3 return.
sense.
Yeah, it was a
Doesn't make any
3-point return.
sense. I'm gonna be honest here. He's probably gonna win that case, though. I think they could probably build a pretty decent case for like fear of life.
Yo,
It should. What's up, buddy?
what's up? What's up? Are you talking about that? Your one who got clipped in Minneapolis, was it, or Minnesota? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, low key. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of her own fault. Like, she was told to get out of the car, wasn't it?
Yeah, when the officer's sitting in jail, I'll say it's his fault. He was in front of the car.
Wait, what?
You heard what I said?
What do you mean? If he was in front of the car, was stopped. Like, was told to stop. She was meant to get out of the car. She didn't listen. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
when the car backed up, he got in the way, and he shouldn't have done that. And I was gonna go to jail for that. So
What, do you think he's gonna go to jail?
yeah, unjustified force. It's
I
just
don't know about all that, mate.
Wait, so
it's what it is.
Yeah, I think
yeah, that makes no sense,
like,
bro.
She pretty clearly was not trying to.
Yeah,
maneuver.
it was. Yeah, I don't know how you can ever say that was self-defense in any way.
Wait, what do you mean it wasn't self? But like, you do acknowledge she was clearly told to get out of the car.
So disagreeing with
law
a
enforcement.
lawful
Being told to get out
order
of a car is
without
different
like
than
using
having
force
your
that
life being
requires
threatened, dude.
you to get
Wait,
murdered.
sorry. What is Scratch saying? What are you saying, bro?
Being told to get out of a car is different than thinking that your life is being threatened. Like,
Yeah,
if
they're not even-
apply for order to get out of a car doesn't mean that you have like are fearing for your life.
No, but she was disobeying a lawful order.
Okay,
Doesn't
but that's
matter.
not what it
Literally
So
says.
that
doesn't
means
matter.
you should be executed in the street.
Yeah, like
What is the deadly
Fuck.
force standard? Wait, Big Balls. What is the deadly force standard?
Man, I don't know. I'm not a scientist, like, but
A scientist? This is law enforcement. So you have to be an imminent threat of serious bodily harm or someone fleeing from an aggravated crime. So if you're fleeing from like a murder site or something, then the police would have justification. So we know it's not 2, since she wasn't fleeing from a crime. So we have to argue that this officer is an imminent threat of serious bodily harm or death. In both cases, I mean, you can literally look at the video. The guy's literally out of the way when he fires the first shot. And even if you somehow think he was in the way for the first shot, the second, third, and fourth shot, he was definitely not in the way. So I don't know how.
was it 4 shots? Is that confirmed?
It was 4 shots, yes, from the video I watched. That's what I understood.
Your average American cop be like,
True.
ew.
Yeah. The I don't know how on
It's
earth you
literally
can
the-
like.
It's literally the Simon Says get out of the vehicle. Simon Says put your hands above your head.
Listen, boys, listen.
I did say get interviews, but
Nah, it's not that. Listen, I'm no fan of the police myself. Yeah, I've had a lot of negative interactions with them, just based on where I live and shit, right? But I'm gonna be real with you, yeah. What rubs me the wrong way is it's some old middle-aged woman who's not about that life in any way, shape, or form. It's her politics has her feeling some sort of way,
We can
and
we
so
can
she's gonna
agree,
run off on the
big
cops.
bollocks.
But
How about this? We can agree that she shouldn't have done that, and we can also agree that what the officer did was just flagrantly illegal, and he should be prosecuted for that.
I don't know, to be honest, because the video I seen, yeah, the video I seen was the car was pointing like directly at him.
It wasn't. The car
That's
was
just
backing up to do a
wrong.
turn.
That's just a lie, bro.
Have you ever driven a car?
He was barely in front of the
Driven
headlight.
cars, yeah.
Yeah, that's the
right?
way you do a
And she-
three-point turn.
And she turned to, because he was here, right? And the car's here,
Yeah.
right? Barely front, and she turns like this, and then. I'm not gonna describe the rest, but you get what happens.
Yeah, the wheels are pointing to the right. That's how you do a three-point turn. You reverse one, and you can see the car reverse to the left, and then move the tires to the right. That's where she was going. She was trying to avoid the car. What the officer should have done is let them go, and then coordinate with law enforcement to apprehend them, maybe charge her with evasion of law enforcement or obstruction or whatever you want to charge them with. But I mean,
that would have been better, of course. Yeah.
no, it would have been
absolutely.
legal. That's what he should have done lawfully, right? Not like,
It wouldn't have turned into a murder.
yeah.
I don't think you can say that on here, bro.
Maybe not, but I mean, yeah. I mean,
My
ICE are
bad.
not even law enforcement. They're immigration guys. They don't know about the law, and they're not supposed to be enforcing criminal laws. So this guy is already in a position where he genuinely probably doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, that's probably why he got in front of the car. No, you're not supposed to get in front of a car when you're apprehending it. It's kind of stupid.
I mean, look. Well, he was coming from behind in the video I seen. He wasn't with the original
No,
guys.
he was in
who
front
were-
of he was in front of the car whenever it started moving. You're not supposed to do that if you're trying to apprehend someone. You're supposed to get to the side because you might get run over. So that's,
I mean,
you can tell these guys are not trained in what they're
are
doing.
you a cop, man? Are you a
No,
cop?
not a cop. Thankfully.
Have you ever
can
gotten
I-
any of this training or anything like that?
Have
Could I
ever
just
gotten
jump in
what?
on this real quick?
I just want to say I've watched a lot of body cams on YouTube in my time, and I've seen cops get in front of cars and unload into the car. Like I've seen actual cops do.
Well, they're
that,
not
like-
supposed to. It's not good practice. You're supposed to get to the side of the car if you're trying to get the person, right? Like, otherwise you're putting yourself in danger. It's like jumping in front of a highway. Like, that's
Anyway,
why they get
what
to
were
the
you
side of
saying,
a car.
user?
when asking. But yeah, there's about it.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, like what Highfather said is accurate. Like, you can't just stand in front of a car and then use that circumstance as a reason to hurt somebody or unalive somebody. Like that's a silly argument to be made overall. And on top of that, this idea that like on the training aspect, if we look at these ICE agents as a whole and you look at them, the class of ICE agents that we see are virtually, these were unemployed losers that got a government handout job essentially to go around and harass employed people. That's what they're doing. They provide no value or benefit to society. They didn't provide any value or benefit to society prior to joining ICE, or now they're a detriment to society. And
No,
so
now
that's
they're
why I've
deporting
arrived at the
illegals.
position that they should all just Kurt Cobain themselves.
Well, I doubt they're gonna do that, bro. They're
They should.
deporting illegals, which is what the American people voted for. Like,
Oh, then why did they hurt like unalive a citizen? They're arresting citizens too. They've arrested green card holders as well. That's the problem with circumventing due process. Like that's the biggest issue with it. Because then now what prevents what there's no such thing as a citizen if you don't have due process essentially. And they're
Well, they've
violating
got
that. And they don't
deported
even know what due
citizens.
process is probably. Have you read the reports on their test scores when it comes to when they're joining up with ICE and taking these like tests on the Constitution?
I
The
actually have a
legality of
serious
things?
question.
Yeah.
Are non-American citizens able to join ICE?
I'm not sure.
If you're an LPR, probably, yeah. I don't know why you.
That's what I'm looking
Usually
for.
federal government has some restrictions on green card holders, for instance, getting jobs, things like that within these positions.
Like, could I go over on holiday and apply?
No.
Probably not. No, if you're on holiday.
I don't let up non-people in this live. What's
I'm a non-American white nationalist.
Holy sentence. Holy sentence of doom. What's up, buddy?
Hi, I'm a non-American white nationalist.
You said that.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good,
what's
buddy.
up?
All right.
Yeah, yeah. Why are you white nationalist?
Well, I don't know what anyone else's definition is, but I'm not a white supremacist. I just think I draw a distinction between the two.
Why are you a white nationalist?
Well, I believe that the creation of North American countries is largely due to European exploration and colonization, and everyone loves
include
living on
Mexico?
our side of the planet, and it's time they recognize it.
include
And I think we
Mexico?
should be pro-white instead of pro
Does that
everybody
include
else.
Mexico?
Yeah, that includes Mexico.
Our side? Are you even in America, buddy?
Wait, so
Did you say you're not
Hispanics are white,
American?
so Hispanics are white.
Hispanics are a hybrid race of white people from Spain and native people from Mexico and southern United States, Central
Why
America,
is it
and
only
South America.
Wait, why is it only
Northern. What's the similarity between an Irish person and an Italian person culturally?
Christianity, culturally. You said culturally, so Christianity, absolutely. They're
Even
both
within
Catholic.
Ireland itself, they have a distinction between people who are what do you call it?
Okay, hold on. You asked me a
Christian
question.
or
I answered you
Catholic.
perfectly. So are you asking me another question now?
Yeah,
Didn't
what I'm
answer it
trying to
perfectly.
show you is that your whiteness that you're trying to create and this legacy that you're trying to create doesn't exist.
It does. My
Where
whiteness
is your
about,
earliest ancestor from, Northern?
probably somewhere around Azerbaijan.
Northern?
You're a fucking idiot. You're a
No,
fucking
I'm-
idiot.
Dude, out of Africa
Azerbaijan.
theory has been debunked by everybody.
Are you serious? Wait.
Out of Africa theory has been
Azerbaijan.
been debunked by everyone. There's no out of Africa theory anymore. Are you guys kidding me?
Are you Muslim by any chance?
No,
It's a
I
shit nation.
I'm Scottish, French, English, and Greek. That would be my mixture.
Okay, let's go through these. Scottish, French, English,
Irish.
and Greek, right? Irish and
Or,
Greek.
sorry, English. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So what's the similarity between an English person and a Greek person? Because I'm pretty sure all the Greeks that I met have a bit of a tan and a
Yeah,
little bit
and
different
I-
culture. Like they
actually, I
definitely have
have
better.
actually-
Wait. So what
Yeah.
is the similarity there?
Yeah, food has nothing to do with your race. That's more culture. But yeah, so
Oh, I
there,
see.
there I forget the name and I'll butcher this, but there is a gene or a protein that 7 ethnic groups in Europe share and nobody else around the world shares. And those ethnic groups are Roman, Greco, Scandinavians, which Nordic, Germanics, Celtic, what else?
Did you know the Romans were brown? And it was the most diverse empire
Scratch
in
your
the
mic,
world.
it's turned down, by the way.
The empire
We
had
can't hear you.
everybody in it, dude. When,
Yeah, the
when we're
Romans were
talking
brown
about-
too, buddy.
We can't hear
no,
you,
they weren't.
Scratch.
No, Central Italy and Northern
Stop
Italy
talking,
have always
stop
had
talking.
blonde hair,
Okay,
blue-eyed people, just like the
stop
Swiss,
talking,
and just
stop
like
talking.
Germanic.
Stop talking.
Stop talking. You wouldn't talk to me like that.
Bro.
Dude.
Scratch talk, hold on. Okay, that's better. All right, continue the conversation.
Yo, that's Scratch? Did you have a mouse picture before or something?
User,
Different, like,
you're a Jew,
cartoon?
right? You're a Jew, right?
No, I'm not actually.
You're not.
That's Sam Cedar, by the way. He's the GOAT.
He's a Jew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just thought that was user. I didn't realize that was Sam Cedar.
Well,
I could just tell it looked
how
like
would
a
that
Jew.
make a difference?
No, man. What I was trying to say is that we're the
So when are you going to enlist to go fight with Armenia?
I'm talking about Indo-Europeans and Indo-Aryans, dude. They are part of it, but
No, they're
part of
not. According to who?
no, Slavs have. Hold on, user. I'm Slav. I okay, yeah, you guys are just misrepresenting everything I'm saying and then talking over me. So you asked me
No,
where
bro, you want to be
think my
involved, bro. It's okay,
ancestors
little
are
bro.
from.
It's okay, little
So
bro. You want to be
I
involved.
obviously don't subscribe to out of Africa theory. I subscribe that white people come from Indo-European and Indo-Aryan people, which are
Northern. Oh wait, can I just wanted to. If we're talking about Indo-Aryan, not Aryan
Right.
people, I just wanted to like cut in here because my genetics are South Asian. In fact, my paternal haplogroup is RY6. Are you familiar with RY6?
No.
It's the Indo-Aryan haplogroup, essentially.
Yeah, you're Dravidians who mixed in with Indo-Aryan.
No, that's not how it works.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
you're
from
a primitive,
Kashmir.
low
There is
IQ
no
group of
Dravidians
people.
in Kashmir, dog.
Yeah,
You're not even familiar with what you're talking about.
The primitive people of that region are the Dravidians. You were the
Indus
retards.
Valley. No, wait,
You
hold
were
on.
you were the
Indus,
indigenous
Northern,
retards that the
let me-
white people
I-
had to
Oh,
control.
I've
unfortunate,
actually
buddy.
studied.
And we
Northern. I've
instilled
studied this for
higher-
2 decades.
Unfortunate, buddy.
No,
Unfortunate.
oh man, I wanted to correct him.
Because he said the R slur, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like he doesn't always talk. I studied about this region and this specific history for the past like 15, 20 years. And he doesn't always talk about it. Before the Indo-Aryans came to the Indus Valley, there was an indigenous population there that already existed. And the fact that he says the Indo-Aryans were more advanced is silly, because the Indus Valley civilization existed 10,000 years ago. They had irrigation systems, they had toilets, they had showers, all of these things. And if he wants to like boil it down to white race versus this, then the question I would ask him is, in his lineage, what was the earliest period where somebody washed their ass? And then I'll compare that to the Indus Valley civilization, which he thinks was super primitive. And he's not even Indo-Aryan. I literally have I have the genetics for it. Technically, I'm higher hierarchically than him, right? He should be listening to me.
We all are. He's regarded, so.
that was the last country.
You gotta go enlist to fight Armenia, buddy. Okay.
Yeah, and it's like
War
the
Trump
other
ended.
guys. It's like every white nationalist or whatever. They think that their ancestors came on the Mayflower, like shit like that. They hype up their ancestry when it's more than likely they came here because of potato famine.
No one, buddy. No one supports Donald Trump.
Fuck
here.
him.
Okay.
So what I
That's
got
too
doing
much.
today?
Sorry, buddy. It's too much. Too much noise.
Good to see you, Scratch, man. I know I've been in a couple of your lives before. But you never used to go on camera though. That's pretty good, man.
He's trying to mog now.
What's that term? Looks maxing, right?
True. Dude, I watched the video of that guy's backstory. That shit is fucking crazy. Like, genuinely. Collabs. Bro, it's like some fucking insane shit. He was like on like these weird ass forums, and like he would like buy a fuck ton amount of drugs and shit. Like at a super young age as well. And then like he got like kicked out of his college or some shit. It's long. I'll link you a video. See, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Mice, but I'm a little curious.
Yeah.
Like I don't support no one, but where do you get these facts from?
Don't-
What? Am I a graper?
Graper.
No.
Are you a line centrist?
To be honest with you, as a 24-year-old man, I've never heard those words in my entire life. So I can't answer those questions.
Okay.
Never. Never.
Are you a libertarian?
Nope.
Say yes.
Like I literally just said I don't follow.
If he didn't know what centrist
Politics.
means, I don't think he'd even know what libertarian means. Okay.
I'm guessing it has to do with liberal. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. So how is Trump doing these things? Like what evidence do you have on him?
He left, buddy. Brutal.
The Venezuela clip is funny though. It's hilarious. The Venezuela cope, like when you ask them what's the difference between like what's happening now in Iraq in 2003, their minds like break down.
Yeah, Saddam was based and Madeira wasn't. No more regime change until I like it. Okay. Yep. No. Because it's brain rot. Do you, buddy? It's funny. I was just doing research on ICE misconduct today, and then I fucking heard the news. It's pretty crazy. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, probably. I think like, hopefully he doesn't, because there's a lot of stuff you can get ICE on and Trump on.
Yeah, I think people like the people are good at like trying to deliver that message. But I think when it comes to the politicians, especially like these libbed up Democrats, they have a tendency to focus on the wrong things. Yeah, it should be like, why are they doing violence at all? Yeah, I agree with you. Like, it's like perfect victim shit, right? That's what you're talking about. There was reporting on their scores.
Oh yeah, Operation Excalibur. That was fucking stupid. Yeah. Scratch show. They're just aura maxing, bro. They're just aura maxing. No, I was gonna do read there. So I brought a bunch of cases of ICE misconduct, like cases that have been blocked by judges. There's warrantless searches. There's the racial profiling case. There's detention center quality being really poor, so like they wouldn't get access to the lawyers, like they wouldn't get access to like water or food. There's detention centers were violating their religious rights in another case. There was unnecessary detention without bond, so they couldn't like petition, they couldn't like pay a bond price, which we give that to even the worst criminals. There's the arrest at the courtyards when they're like getting legal judgments. There's obviously the JGG stuff, which you already know. And then there's also a case where apparently they were chilling protesters' free speech. So there's a fuck ton amount of judicial cases that. Wait, what? Stats on what? Oh, I couldn't tell you if like, no, I don't know if there's any stats of specific ICE misconduct. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta find out. But yeah, there's a lot of I just need to read. There's like 7 court cases I have to read through for like legal blocks on like ICE behavior. They've had a lot of really like messed up stuff. No, it is a wider problem. Like these are policies from like the top down. Like the detention without bond thing is like something Trump like specifically aimed to classify immigrants. Yeah. 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 That's right. I think it's a bit. I mean, you also have like statements from Trump saying that like he wants to give immunity to ICE agents and officers. So you know, there's a like a reason why ICE are going to conduct themselves in unlawful ways because the president has convinced them and actually has fought over them in court that they literally are immune to any sort of criminal cases or charges. So I don't know what the legal. I know Trump has said that they should have immunity. I don't know what his basis is though. Yeah, I just feel like yeah, I feel like I think you're gonna get more law breaking when the president is like sort of just encouraging people to believe that they don't have to face any sort of criminal justice. And a lot of the policies, I think, I hope that in these court cases, a lot of them will show that they're from the top down, which I'm pretty sure most of them are, because they're enjoining the government's behavior and like the DHS as a whole, not just like specific like individual agents. Sorry, I know one. I know one case class was certified. I think there was one for I think it was the religious rights one where immigrants and detention centers didn't have the rights to like worship and stuff. So I think that was certified as a class.
Yo, what's up, man? I'm 23, by the way. Um, um, like, I just want to know if there's anything to substantiate the first claim. I'm just kind of curious, you know. Damn, damn. I mean, I'm not too familiar about that, but I mean, I'll take your word for it. And if that did happen, I mean, I'm against that, but I, I wouldn't call myself a Trump supporter. I would say like I agree with some of his policies. Like, I agree with more policies than I disagree with, you know. So technically, I am a Trump supporter, but there's a lot that I do disagree with on him, like you know, with his policies and stuff. Um, but yeah, like if that's true, I mean, I definitely condemn that. You know, um, that's just disgusting if he did say that. And but like I think Trump is kind of like manic when it comes to like his Twitter posts and like the things he says. You know, he says things I think he doesn't actually mean. Like you know, like look how he treated Mamdani. You know, I don't think he actually meant the things he said because like when he met him in the White House, I think he's very erratic in his like the way he talks and like the way he acts. I don't think he actually wants to unalive Democrats.
Yeah, you wouldn't give these excuses for any adult in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like for acting the way he does or saying the things that he does. You don't get like a get out jail free card for that.
No, I'm not like really defending him. I'm just saying like objectively he is kind of hyperbolic, and he does say things that are just kind of crazy. You know what? I do agree with you. He is very child. I do agree with you there.
Also, Xavier,
Soft Q the government. I mean, there's a lot of like mixed theories about that. Like I know the BBC did lie about him, and they kind of took his words out of context and stuff. And he yeah. I mean, I am aware of that, and I think what he did was like not justified. I think yeah, yeah. I mean, I absolutely agree, and I don't think he should have done that. And I mean, that alone, I think, should have disqualified him from. Well, the reason I don't support him as a person. Hold on, I'll answer that. Right, I do support some of his policies. I don't support everything he's ever done. You know, I do support like his stance on immigration. I support his stance on uh, what else? Immigration, and trying to like increase oil supply. Drilling, and trying to stabilize. I mean, he did bring down inflation, right? So, I mean, that's objectively true. I mean, that's objectively true.
or just making things up as he goes.
No, like inflation did go down. I agree. Yeah, I mean, I do agree, man. I'm not out here like a diehard Trump supporter, but if he did do bad things, I disagree with him wholeheartedly. But um, I generally agree with a lot of his policies, but I condemn all the bad things he's done. Like no one's perfect. I don't think anyone's perfect.
Wait, do the good things that you think he's done, do they outweigh all the bad?
Bro, okay, insurrection is fine, okay? Have you ever considered like illegal immigrants by any chance? Like, okay, insurrection is completely fine, but inflation though, brother, inflation was like 3.0 when Biden left. Trump didn't bring down anything.
I never said insurrection's fine. I mean,
That's literally what you're saying right now. When you
I told
say
you I'm against that.
when you say, that's bad, but I still support Trump anyway, you're saying insurrection is fine, but it's okay if, I don't know, you don't like immigrants or something. That's literally what you're saying, definitionally.
I never said I don't like immigrants. I just don't support illegal immigration. That's all I said.
Okay, that's fine.
Kind of putting words on my
And
mouth.
I don't support a undemocratic president. I think that is a bit more important than illegal.
I mean, that's
immigrants.
fair. I mean,
No, it's not
yeah,
fair.
I mean, that's fair.
It's how we like run the country.
No, I said I meant his stance is fair. Like that's a fair stance to have. I didn't mean. Well, economically or just everything in general.
Generally.
I mean, his character is terrible, but I think his policies are pretty, good. Um, I do think so. I mean, he is a bad person. I will agree with you there. I mean, he is a bad person.
Wait, so the bad things outweigh the good things? Wait, so Xavier, the bad things outweigh the good things?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you and say like he's a good person, but I mean, there are a lot of his policies.
We're talking about policies, right? Things that he's done as president. Do the bad things that he's done as president outweigh the good things that he would do or has already done as president?
I mean, I would have to go over all of them side by side, and like
Well,
I
Scratch
would
just
need
gave
probably a
you.
spreadsheet
Scratch
or
just
something
gave
to like
you.
look into.
Yeah, Scratch just gave you him attempting to subvert our election, and so like, what's the good thing that's like that outweighs that? No, no, it's unfortunate.
Yo, what's up with all these weirdos, dude?
So, bro, he's just an aligned centrist. Okay, he knows more than us.
His favorite, I guess, pundit or commentator is probably like Dave Rubin or something, you know?
No, I think probably what's that guy's face? Dave Smith.
Dave Smith, yeah. Dave Smith, the stupid man's enlightened like person, just like Joe Rogan. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, Dave Smith is like, yeah, guys, I'm a libertarian. I love when Trump sends the National Guard to all my states to run it as a police state. Nothing screams liberty like that.
libertarians are only truly libertarian when it comes to age of consent laws or like enslaving people.
Libertarian is it's a vibes. Yeah, he's like the fucking most famous libertarian. I mean, if you would call him that, but yeah, he self-identifies as a libertarian, and by libertarian he means Iraq derangement syndrome is what I call it.
Yeah, I think what they lack is object permanence, right? That's the key thing here. They can't draw distinctions between certain things. There's plenty, man. There's so many of them.
Who? An enlightened centrist? Is he famous? Like, you're speaking.
I'm 32, bro.
But chill with all this woke language, bro. Just speak English, please.
Oh, you mean
Wait, but where does the
MAGA
bowl
communists, right? Is that what
Where
you're
does the
talking about?
bowl? Where does the bowl part come from? Wait, are you talking about Prax Ben? And also, wait, what does the bowl part come from? If it's not, if it's, oh, that's stupid. Trump been on a run, taking Venezuela.
Yeah, have you guys heard the Blowback podcast? Blowback. I think it has like Noah Coolwin in it, and then this other guy, I forgot his name. And each season of the podcast, they go through different interventions the U.S. or Western powers engaged in, and the blowback that we sustained from it, or the regions that we intervened with. So I think like with everything going now, we're gonna have some good blowback seasons coming up in the future. I think it's gonna be crazy. Well, I don't think I
My
don't
dog
think.
Maduro, bro. He ain't do nothing wrong, bro. Free him out the
Yeah,
pen, bro.
well, I don't agree with Maduro.
Free my dog,
Yeah,
bro.
well, no, I don't agree with Maduro, but I don't think the U.S. has any right or position to go into a state and abduct their leader, and then try to appoint.
Bro, I'm screaming free Maduro till it's backwards, bro. Free Maduro till it's backwards.
Well, why shouldn't we release him?
Free Maduro till it's backwards.
He should go back to his country. Well, yeah, we have political suppression here. It's happening now, right? So if by that logic, then like Scheinbaum should be able to. No, I think you're putting too much weight into liberal institutions, right? The liberal institutions is how we get.
Bring my dog Maduro till it's backwards, bro.
I mean, yeah. I mean, liberal governments commit heinous crimes, right? The British government, the British Parliament. Would you say that they what do you call it? We're a liberal government, or liberal democracy, whatever you want to call it. Since let's say the 1940s. Prior to that too. Yeah, 47. That's exactly where I'm getting.
It's around the time where they fell off.
That's where I'm going back to. This liberal democracy ended up destroying the subcontinent and unalive millions of people based on their quick and these unvetted decisions. That was the result of that. At the cost of millions of South Asians. And they did it on purpose too, to maintain. They wanted to maintain. Right. Well, I was. Are you? I'm not a fan of Maduro, but like the Chavez Party and the folks have done a lot of good actually for Venezuela. But I don't know. I just don't see, like, liberal democracies brought us the Iraq War. It brought us the regime change within Iran multiple times, destabilization around the country, the world. Even Israel claims to be a liberal like democracy, but they are, engaging in war crimes and destabilization efforts. So I don't think that's the end all be all of it, right? Like, yeah. I mean, it just doesn't.
Caleb, what's up, buddy?
Hey, how are you guys?
Oh, but liberal democracies don't cover all aspects of politics, right? Like, in politics in different regions are different.
All right,
For
guys,
example,
this is boring. There's a new guest. Except a little bit
No,
of
that's not what anybody's saying. It's saying the U.S. doesn't have the authority to impose their will on another country. Because by that logic, Claudia Sheinbaum should be able to laser any fishing boat off the coast of the United States, or even kidnap the president of the United States, right? Yeah, we should. We don't have any authority to hold him. Let the Venezuelan people decide what they want to do. Why? Why should the Venezuelan people decide?
We obviously do have legal authority, otherwise he would have been taken back to Venezuela.
Why? I don't understand that.
Okay, can we? This is a conversation for another time. There's a fucking MAGA guy up here.
I think that's silly. I think that's one step away from justifying invasion of the country.
Caleb, what do you disagree with, buddy?
I disagree with both statements. I mean, they're just retarded statements.
Okay, buddy. That's unfortunate. Anyway. Todd, what's up, buddy?
No, not a whole lot. What's going on, Scooter?
I don't know who you're talking to here.
Oh, Scratch there. How y'all doing tonight? Oh. Well, shit happens, dude. I don't know what to tell you on the fighting the TikTok. That's why China is a bunch of assholes,
True.
Oh, you still upset about the Venezuela thing? I said, are you upset about the Venezuela thing?
Yeah, I'm triggered. I'm super triggered.
Well, that's what them fuckers get for parking their country on top of our oil.
Their country over our oil? True. Yeah, bro. Bro, why did Iraq like park their country over our oil, bro? Like, what the fuck?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Saddam knew better than that shit. They should have
Yeah,
got
bro.
the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, bro. America was promised that land 3,000 years ago, obviously.
Ain't nobody promised shit in this world. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You just gotta go take it, dude. You gotta be a gangster about this shit. Straight up Debo it and then look at him. Be like, what you gonna do about it?
I can't wait. I can't wait for Dems to impeach Trump. Golly. Cannot wait. Got a calendar date for the midterms.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I think impeachments are gonna cause more problems. Is it just me or is it hard to hear Scratch?
Wait, you mean for 2028 or 2026? Oh, yeah, for sure.
I don't know about all that.
Didn't Trump say something like they won't be midterms? I could have sworn I heard someone say that he said
Oh,
that.
there's gonna be midterms. He ain't got the power to shut down the midterms. Come on, you're
He
smart.
didn't have the power to try to subvert the 2020 election, but he still tried to do that, right?
I cannot wait, brother. It's only 200 and what? 98 days left. I'm so fucking like I can't wait. Yeah, the midterms, bro. We're gonna impeach this guy. You gotta go.
Maybe not.
It will.
Look, dude, this is U.S. politics and government. Don't fucking trust any of them. They're all a bunch of lying sacks of shit. No matter what fucking side of the aisle they're sitting on.
Hey, Scratch, I got a question, right? I just don't understand MAGA. MAGA would tell me, oh, man cannot be a woman, but they believe that God can be a man. How the fuck is that's delusional right there, bro?
I don't know what God is, if he's a man or a woman or what. I know there is something. What's he saying?
What are you saying, man?
You gotta speak up.
Man, what the hell, man? The host, you gotta speak up, buddy. We can't hear you.
Yeah, that's not English, buddy. Pure Ebonics right there.
Hey, he's dissing you, bro. We can understand what you said, bro.
Say it with your chest, bitch.
What the fuck? Yeah, I understand 100%. I'm a liberal and I understand. Look, I'm a liberal. If I don't get what you're saying, that means I still understand and yeah, I support that 100%. No matter what. Yeah, God, if God could be No, that is a great art, but I'm telling you, if God Almighty can be a man, and you telling me that He died on a cross for my sin, why man cannot be a woman? I mean, what's the
That's
problem?
Jesus. You're getting it confused.
I mean, Jesus is not a man. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, Jesus is a man. He's the Son of God. You
Oh,
gotta read the book, dude. You gotta follow through.
hold on. Are you Trinitarian? Todd, are you Trinitarian? Are you believe the Trinity?
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Okay, then exactly. You can say that. Oh, he's just Son of God. You mean the Son is Son of God, and He's also a God. All right, they are 3-1 together. That's what you believe, and don't change the subject and stop going around. Fact, you believe that God is a man. So that's exactly what I was saying.
Good at it either, did I?
So you believe that God is a God. God is a man. Then actually, that's what I was.
Like I said before, I don't know what fuck God.
That's what I was saying. You believe that God is Son.
I ain't met some bitch yet, and I'm not ready to either. I'll make that very clear real fast.
Well, technically, Christ assumed human form, so what he is on Earth isn't really that relevant. Yeah.
So you're saying that he was fully man and fully God. That's what you're telling me right now.
On Earth, he was fully human.
Oh, does God human? Does God? No, I want to ask him. He said that.
Yeah, but why would he want to be?
Because it's
That's the
based.
real. Why would anybody want to do that? That's the real question. That's a question for another person. On
Look,
another day.
look. This. Can you make my screen bigger real quick? I'm gonna cook this guy, bro. You're messing with the wrong liberal, brother. Oh shit! What the fuck? That's all right. Make my screen smaller, bro. Hell no, that's too big.
You gotta reshape it.
Yeah, he can because he's on a computer. So Malachi chapter 3, verse 6 says that I, the Lord, do not change, which means God nature does not change. So how can you tell me that Jesus was fully man and fully God? Where'd you get that information from?
The Bible.
Are you gonna be quiet? I'm talking to a high fat. Oh, he doesn't
Man,
know.
you done run the new guy off.
So it's Crutch. My argument is right. My argument is clearly Hosea chapter 11 verse 9 says God is speaking saying, "For I am God, not a
Did
man."
you say Jose?
Hold on, brother Todd. You probably don't know what I'm talking about because you don't know nothing. Christians don't know nothing about Bible, and they just be like, you know what? I'm gonna accept it no matter what. Just listen and be educated. Hosea chapter 11 verse 9. God said, "For I am God, not a man." And then we also have the book of Numbers 23:19, where God Himself described. He said, "God is not a man." He said, "God is not a man that He should lie, not a human being that He should change His mind." It's clearly God denying that He is a human being. And then what we have is a book of John, chapter 8, verse 40, where Jesus called Himself a man, not a God. When the Jews are trying to unalive Him, He said, "As it is, you're looking for the way to unalive me." He did not call Himself God. He said, "A man who has told you the truth that I heard from God." And Christians would be like, you know what? Because He was fully man and fully God, that's why Malachi chapter 3, verse 6, contradiction story. I, the Lord, do not change. That's what God said, bro. God nature does not change. So I don't know where the hell y'all heard from this from, but man can be actually a woman if you believe that God can be a man. That is my argument.
Well, where in nature do you see that happen?
This guy is literally eating pizza, talking about, hey, he's cooking, bro.
Interesting.
Yeah, and also I give you another. I will give you another verse where Jesus denying. I'll give you two where Jesus denying being God. We have the book of Mark, chapter 10, verse 18, where Jesus saying, a young ruler came to Jesus and he called him good teacher, and he asked him a question. He said, "What can I do to earn eternal life?" And Jesus replied and said, "Why do you call me good? No one is good except God alone." And then what we have is John 17:3, where Jesus saying, "Now this is eternal life. They know you, the only true God," is talking about the Father, "and Jesus Christ, whom you have sent." So clearly, Jesus never called Himself God or to worship Him anywhere in the Bible. But
I never called Him God, did I?
But the
I
Christians
said He
say,
was the Son of God.
"Oh, I thought you said that you believe the Trinity." Is this guy contradicting himself? Am I tripping?
I will say, Duke, there's a pretty common like I don't know if I guess it's a theological debate around if Christ ever referred to
I'm
himself
not a
as
Catholic. I'll
God.
tell you that straight up, if that's what you're getting at.
I don't even know
I
why
was
we're
raised
talking about this, to
Baptist,
be
and
honest.
I ain't ever claimed to be fucking good at it. Once again, I ain't good at this shit.
Yeah, I wish Charlie Kirk was still alive because I'd probably cook him, bro. For real. I wish he was alive, but I miss Charlie, man. Like I
He could. I'm not arguing
Nah,
with you. He
hey,
could be.
Scratch.
I don't fucking
I got
know.
another argument for you, right? Can I go to jail for the crime my dad committed? If my dad raped a woman and he literally got caught for doing that, and I'm at home playing a video game, can I go to jail for the crime my dad committed? The
Not
answer
here.
would be no.
Well,
Trump.
not here. I'm sure some little shithole backwater country they could get your ass on that.
Hey, I think.
Real.
Hold on, brother. Hey, can you mute yourself?
Hey, real quick, Scratch, you're muted on YouTube.
Ooh, that's my viewership.
We can hear.
Why?
We can hear everybody except for you.
Still decent though. For me, whatever. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Were y'all saying that?
So Todd, can I go to jail for the crime my dad committed?
Not here.
Is that? Do you think that would be justice? Like, let's talk about like physical. Like, I'm talking about like let's just be smart. Let's be like you know we have to actually act like we're in reality right now. You know what I mean? Just be honest. Can I?
That's
you
what I
think-
said. Not here.
I
Honestly,
agree. I
no.
agree.
Not in the
I
United
agree with
States
you,
of America.
Dennis.
You cannot go to or jail for something that you did not do.
Correct.
Your father
Okay.
did it. They can't come pick you up for it. If that's what you're getting at, the sense
I
of
agree.
father can't be.
Hold on. Thank you. I appreciate it, brother. But okay, help me understand, right? If the Father is so powerful and all knowing and all merciful and all loving, why does he allow his own son to die on a cross for the sin that you committed? Do you think that's justice? If he wants to
think it's
forgive me for my
justice.
sin, hold on. If he wants to take away my sin, he could do that because he created heaven and earth.
Okay, yo.
He created me.
I'm wrapping up the live. I gave Duke a follow. Thanks, man.
Todd cannot answer the question.
I'm actually gonna
Thank
wait,
you.
I'm wrapping up the live on TikTok right now. YouTube, stick by. Stand by. Stand back and stand by. Y'all know what that means. Okay. I'm wrapping the live on TikTok. YouTube, we are moving. My brothers in Christ. My brother. First of all, free my brother Maduro. He did nothing wrong. He did his dime. He did his nickel. He done. Kidding. If you guys didn't know, there's actually a pretty prominent debate space on Roblox. Surprising. I didn't know that till like yesterday. And TikTok, as usual, is beyond slop. So we, my friends, I wonder if you can turn down. Give me a second. There you go. So we're gonna be streaming. We're not gonna be streaming on TikTok. I'm gonna be joining some like debate spaces on Roblox, and I think we should be able to debate some people. No one cares about losers. Yeah, true. I agree. Let me see if there's people talking here.
I knew that one.
Now that's a work
actually.
debate.
I did know that
Yeah.
one. I used to use it when I was like 5.
I still use it. I love the numpad. Anyone who
5,
presents to me
knowing
a
how to do a
keyboard without the
cross and then
numpad,
Okay, and it's autistic shit. Are you serious? Let's see if there's anything. Like, I'm hoping there's some decent shit at least. Oh my god, this is such. I don't know what I was expecting. Roblox debate is slop. Like I'm looking here, it's not good. None of it's good. Everyone in the chat, please take a look at the title of this video. Trump ducks. Only person who thinks like this is a homosexual. I wonder if there's a spelling mistake. Known as Democrats. Holy, huge self-admission there, bro. Okay, look. This is a safe space. I allow you in the closet. You don't need to project whatever's going on in your internal head right now about your attracting men onto me. Okay, I know I'm a very cute guy. I know I'm very good looking. Okay, guys. No need to project that shit onto me. And you think about kid sexuality a lot. That's a good one, Tron. That's a good one, Tron. Gosh. Can't wait for you to be monetized. Holy shit. Thank you. Wait. Sid Life, dude, if you want to donate to me, I have a Patreon. Click on my profile, go to my bio, and my Patreon's there. I have $100 for you now. If you want to give, you can. I'm pretty sure you can donate through Patreon, dude. I might be going insane here, but I'm pretty sure you can donate through Patreon. Or you can just, otherwise you can just become a member. Here, let me look it up. Get monetized. I am getting monetized. I have the necessary subscribers. The only thing else I need is the necessary amount of watch hours. Which is why I have the Patreon right now. So if you want to donate, you can do that through Patreon. But I think in the next 2 weeks, I can probably get monetized here. I'll try my best. Yeah, Sid Life, but actually, never mind, it doesn't. You would just have to become a member, and it's like $10 a month. Is the highest tier I have right now. I don't even know what that is. Patreon is basically a place where you can become members. It's like a subscription service, but for like content creators. It's like do you know like YouTube membership here? It's like that, but it's on a different platform. So yeah. There's no good debates anywhere. Here, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go to podcasts. I'm gonna see if this has anything better. Mind the music for a second. Israel versus Palestine. Guys, I'm going to an Israel versus Palestine debate on fucking Roblox. Like, topic: court cases. Crash outs allowed.
On.
Okay, I'm the mother. I'm the mother.
You're the mother.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Bro.
okay. I got it.
Okay.
Who wants to be the dada?
I don't even know what I'm expecting. The problem is, like, Roblox is after his children. They're all good. I can't even. Really supposed to be monetized in terms of donations and memberships. Yeah, I know I am. I'm the dad. Yeah, exactly. It's all just children. That's the problem. I don't. Wait, let's see if I can find somebody in Discord. I'm like actually praying and find somebody in Discord. Here, I'm gonna switch my Discord accounts. Guys, I'm not gonna talk to chat for a little bit because I'm technically not allowed to stream on this Discord. So you can push it in chat and I will look at it, but I'm just not gonna be able to talk about it. Okay, so just understand.
Daycare money
damn
was funneled into Somalia to bribe them to take the population from Palestine into
No.
Somalia.
God, welcome
That's
to the
so
world.
fucking
Jesus.
stupid.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm not saying that's true. I'm just saying that's a
No.
take I
The
heard.
whole Minnesota thing.
And
That's
guys,
another fucking
Donald Trump is a lizard. Trump is a
yeah.
I
That's
mean,
a
I think
whole
that's
fucking
the
thing.
reason we went into Venezuela like an anti-Semitic conspiracy is that Venezuela was one
Yeah.
of Iran's supporters, and without Venezuela, even again, I feel like we ended up. Well, I guess we're blocking the oil, but so now Iran can get oil from Venezuela, and that's why they're collapsing.
Someone said
Oh,
something
yeah.
earlier though.
We
That,
chased down that,
Iran has its own oil. Who cares?
yeah.
that tanker that
Um,
came from Iran that went to Venezuela that they just took over, they just captured today. That was
That wasn't
supposedly
Iran. That was Russia. That was a Russian ship.
no.
Yep.
So it originally came from Iran. It went to
Yes.
Venezuela. It left Venezuela. It changed its registration to Russia to try and keep from getting boarded. And
Yeah,
so
when they
now
went
you
on the ship, guess who was on it? A bunch of Russians.
It was a bunch
What
of
was that
Russians.
thing we helped you guys with today?
Yeah. If you could be, are you familiar with how Russian does their operations with Iran? It's very similar to how BRIC operations work with China. They operate out of Iran mainly because they can give them $5 and a firm handshake, and they'll allow them to fly under an Iranian flag because Iran is already the most hated fucking country in the world. So they will pay off to just be like, all right, cool, let us do these missions, whatever. And people was like, oh, it's Iran doing fuck shit, and they turn out to be Russian.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and so the whole thing is like, yeah, they still boarded that boat. Guess what? A bunch of fucking Russians. To the surprise of no one, they tried to fly the Russian flag for safety, not the other way around.
That was another funny meme about the Venezuela thing. Is the whole like the Russians watching America's special military operation last less than 30 minutes after they've been stuck in a trench for 4 years?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Embarrassing. Just remember, it's easier to kidnap a
buying a
foreign
bunch of
dictator
Russian
than an actual
Vietnamese military
kid from a
aircraft.
Somalian daycare. Just remember
so
that.
if you guys ever feel bad about your life, I served for roughly 10 years in the military. Spent
Full
5
soul.
minutes
Wait,
deploying my
pause. Who
fucking
said
ass
that?
off.
That was actually so fucking funny. It's easier to capture a foreign leader than capture a picture of a child in a Somalian daycare. That was the most insane thing I've ever heard.
No, I said it's easier to kidnap a foreign dictator than it is to kidnap a kid from a Somalian daycare.
Oh, okay. All right. But like, even take a picture. I still haven't seen a picture of one of them, bro. That was funny as fuck, bro.
No, I was saying like I served for I flew line 5 years, got injured, ended up becoming a patch and teaching tactics against Russian pilots for 5 years of my life, and I left the military feeling so proud of my service and everything I learned and what I did and what I was doing in the future. And then the Ukraine-Russia war like really hit its note. And you found out that Russian pilots are basically kids with Xbox controllers.
Yeah.
And I spent my life doing tactics against them. Like, well, this is the intel we have, but they're much better than that. Here's the spoiler, boys. They're not better than that.
Yeah, I mean, the Russian Air Force really hasn't done much. Like, all they can do, because they can't get close to Ukraine without getting shot down, they just make like these glided bombs and they just lob them for like 100 miles away.
Hello.
Hello.
Watching the video.
This is crazy that you are watching this.
Weird Discord shit.
Of things going on around them. And you had that like 89-year-old fucking Irish wisdom, and then you add her the fact that she had.
Oh my god, there's nothing. Okay. Whatever. Oh, it's a slur. Oh. Okay, well, I'm just gonna end stream then. We're doing good.